Is the stock market open or closed on Memorial Day 2025? This is a critical question for every investor, trader, and financial professional. Memorial Day is a significant national holiday, and understanding the market schedule is essential for effective strategy and execution. Ignoring these dates can lead to missed opportunities or unexpected disruptions in your investment plans. Memorial Day carries deep historical and cultural weight within the United States, translating into a day of rest for the financial exchanges. Therefore, investors must mark their calendars and adjust their trading activities accordingly. The U.S. stock markets will be closed on Monday, May 26, 2025, in observance of Memorial Day. This means that the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq stock market will not be open for trading. Investors should plan their equity trading strategies well in advance to accommodate this pause. This closure affects all equity securities, including common stocks and exchange-traded funds. Options contracts tied to these equities will also be paused. Many other financial institutions across the United States will also observe Memorial Day. Any urgent trading needs must be addressed before the market closes on the preceding Friday. The key is to consult the official holiday calendar provided by the NYSE and Nasdaq. While the stock market observes a full-day closure on Memorial Day, the U.S. bond market has a slightly different schedule. The bond market will close early on the Friday preceding Memorial Day, specifically at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. This early closure allows for the timely settlement of trades before the extended break. For those involved in the fixed income markets, this 2 p.m. ET deadline on Friday, May 23, 2025 is critical. Any transactions or portfolio adjustments must be completed before this time. Missing this cutoff means that any further bond trading activity will have to wait until the markets fully reopen after the Memorial Day holiday. Memorial Day is far more than just a long weekend or a day off from work and trading. It is a day imbued with deep meaning and reflection, a time when the nation collectively pauses to remember and honor the brave souls who have made the ultimate sacrifice. It is a deeply significant federal holiday observed annually on the last Monday of May. This day is marked by various traditions and ceremonies that aim to pay homage to the fallen heroes of the United States military. The core purpose of Memorial Day is to honor and mourn the United States military personnel who have died while serving in the nation's armed forces. These men and women have laid down their lives in defense of the freedoms and values that define the American way of life. This day is set aside for Americans to reflect upon the immense sacrifices made by these individuals. It is a time for families, friends, and communities to come together in a shared moment of remembrance and gratitude. The observance of Memorial Day is characterized by a sense of gravity and respect. Ceremonies often include the laying of wreaths, the playing of taps, and moments of silence to honor the fallen. Across the nation, communities come together to pay tribute to their fallen service members. Parades, memorial services, and other public gatherings are held to ensure that the memories of these heroes are kept alive. The holiday serves as a poignant reminder of the human cost of conflict and the enduring debt owed to those who gave their lives for the nation's security and ideals. It is a day to acknowledge the profound impact of their sacrifice on the nation's history and future. Government offices, schools, and many businesses, including financial markets, close in observance. This widespread closure underscores the importance of the day and allows citizens the opportunity to participate in commemorative activities. The closure of the stock and bond markets on Memorial Day is a reflection of this national sentiment. It is a day when the usual hustle and bustle of daily life comes to a halt, allowing the nation to focus on honoring its fallen heroes. The tradition of honoring fallen soldiers in the United States has deep historical roots, emerging from the Civil War. This devastating conflict, which lasted from 1861 to 1865, resulted in the loss of hundreds of thousands of lives, leaving a profound impact on the nation. Initially known as Decoration Day, the practice began in various towns and cities, with local communities organizing to adorn the graves of soldiers with flowers, wreaths, and flags. These early ceremonies were often somber and reflective, providing a way for communities to collectively mourn and remember their fallen heroes. Several locations claim to be the birthplace of Memorial Day, but the first large-scale organized observance is often attributed to an event in Charleston, South Carolina, in 1865. This event was significant not only for its scale, but also for its timing, occurring just after the end of the Civil War. General John A. Logan, leader of an organization for Northern Civil War veterans, issued General Orders No. 11 in 1868, calling for a National Day of Remembrance on May 30th. This order helped to formalize the practice and spread it across the country, ensuring that the sacrifices of soldiers would not be forgotten. For many years, Decoration Day primarily honored those lost in the Civil War. Communities would gather at cemeteries to pay their respects, often listening to speeches and participating in parades that celebrated the bravery and dedication of the fallen soldiers. After World War I, the holiday evolved to commemorate American military personnel who died in all wars. This expansion reflected the growing recognition of the sacrifices made by soldiers in various conflicts, from World War I to subsequent wars. It wasn't until 1967 that federal law officially named the holiday Memorial Day. This change helped to standardize the observance and ensure that it was recognized nationwide. In 1968, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, establishing Memorial Day as the last Monday in May. This decision created a long weekend for many Americans, allowing more people to participate in the commemorations and reflect on the true meaning of the holiday. On Memorial Day, Americans engage in various traditions to honor their fallen military personnel. This day is a solemn reminder of the sacrifices made by those who served in the armed forces, and it is observed with deep respect and gratitude across the nation. One of the most visible customs is the placing of American flags on the graves of service members. Volunteers, including veterans, families, and community members, come together to ensure that each grave is adorned with a flag, symbolizing the nation's appreciation and remembrance. Parades are another common feature, often including active-duty military personnel, veterans groups, and community organizations. These parades serve as a public display of honor and respect, bringing communities together to celebrate the bravery and dedication of their local heroes. Following the parades, ceremonies are held at memorials, featuring speeches, wreath-laying, and the playing of taps. These ceremonies provide a moment for reflection and collective mourning, allowing people to pay their respects in a dignified and heartfelt manner. A significant national moment of observance occurs at 3 p.m. local time on Memorial Day, known as the National Moment of Remembrance. This moment of silence is a unified pause where Americans, no matter where they are, stop to remember and honor the fallen. The American flag is traditionally flown at half-staff from sunrise until noon, then raised to the top of the staff until sunset. This practice symbolizes the nation's mourning in the morning and its resolve to continue the fight for freedom in the afternoon. These traditions ensure that the sacrifices of America's military heroes are remembered and honored by each new generation. By involving children and young people in these activities, the legacy of bravery and sacrifice is passed down, fostering a sense of patriotism and respect. This keeps their legacy alive in the heart of the nation, ensuring that the memory of their service and sacrifice endures for generations to come. Following Memorial Day, the U.S. financial markets will return to their regular schedules on Tuesday, May 27, 2025. Pre-market trading will commence at its typical early morning hour, followed by the standard market open at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. All trading activities for stocks, ETFs, options, and other exchange-traded securities will resume. The U.S. bond market will also reopen fully on Tuesday. Normal operations will continue until the next scheduled market holiday. Investors should ensure they are updated on any company-specific news or broader economic indicators released during the extended weekend. Being prepared for this on Tuesday morning is crucial for making informed decisions. The return to regular trading signifies the resilience and continuous nature of the financial markets. After Memorial Day, the next scheduled U.S. stock market closure is on Thursday, June 19, 2025, in observance of Juneteenth National Independence Day. Juneteenth commemorates the end of slavery in the United States, marking June 19, 1865. Recognizing Juneteenth as a federal holiday was a landmark decision, signed into law on June 17, 2021. The New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ, along with the bond markets, will be closed on Thursday, June 19, 2025. Investors should factor this midweek closure into their trading plans. The markets will resume their normal trading hours on Friday, June 20th, 2025. Keeping track of these market holidays is an ongoing responsibility for every investor. Consulting the official websites of the NYSE and SIFMA helps in anticipating these pauses in trading. In summary, the U.S. stock markets will be closed on Monday, May 26, 2025, in observance of Memorial Day. Additionally, investors should remember the early closure of the U.S. bond market at 2 p.m. ET on Friday, May 23, 2025. Normal trading operations will resume on Tuesday, May 27, 2025. The next market holiday will be Juneteenth, observed on Thursday, June 19, 2025. Being aware of the market holiday schedule is fundamental for sound financial planning and strategic decision-making. This knowledge helps in avoiding potential pitfalls and managing settlement times for transactions. A clear grasp of market schedules provides a crucial operational advantage. Stay informed, stay prepared, and invest wisely.